Hey everyone, it's Marcy here with your next video in your Tech Savvy series. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to edit your pictures. From using filters to enhance your pictures, to getting rid of pesky little marks in your background.
I got you covered, girl. Now let's get into it.
Filters are such an easy way to enhance your pictures. My favorite app when it comes to using filters is called VSCO, and I'll tell you why. This is a picture that I have put a filter on. For my Instagram, I always use the same filters in order to make my page more cohesive. If you are strictly using this for Facebook, it doesn't really matter if you use the same one for every picture because it's not really looked at as a gallery, whereas Instagram is. The cool thing about VSCO is that you can apply the same recipe for each picture. So I'll show you what I mean. There are these filters at the bottom. So you can play around with those. I love C6. And what I do is when you click this option at the bottom here, you can change the contrast, exposure, saturation, and all of that. So I have found a recipe that I love. So what I do is I go to here and I click this recipe that I've created, and it automatically applies the exact contrast, saturation, and filter that I use. And this makes it so easy to make all of my pictures the same. You just save it, click these three dots down here, and save it to your camera roll. You can also use picture apps like PicTapGo, which is amazing. Corinne uses that and she loves it. Or you can just use the filters on Instagram or Facebook. There are a lot of great ones there as well. I used to use Facetune a lot just to perfect my pictures and make them more flawless, if you will. I use another technique that is so much simpler, but I'm gonna walk you through Facetune just a little bit to show you what it can do. I mean, there are a lot of options down here. You can whiten your teeth, you can smooth your skin, you can make your eyes pop with details. There are so many different ones. You could defocus the background. So there's a lot of great stuff there to use. If you can zoom on your picture, and let's say I wanted to soften the under eye a little bit, I would click smooth, and I would just go under the under eyes. And you can see the difference that it makes. It's subtle. You don't want to get too crazy with it. You don't want to look like a cartoon character. But it just makes the picture, you know, more eye-catching, I guess. You could save that up here, or you can do what I do, and you can upload YouCam Perfect, which is the middle icon right there. This has a filter called Natural on the bottom here, and it basically does your Facetune for you automatically, and it gives you a really natural finish. I just took a picture for you guys. I'll show you the comparison. This is the before, and this is the after. So it just brightens it up. It makes everything softer, and so it does all the work for me. I just have to take the picture, which is pretty cool. This is also the app that I use to remove things from the background. Let's say you have a beautiful wall, a beautiful white wall, and you want to take pictures there, but there's this pesky light switch in the background, or anything like that. I'm gonna show you how to actually remove that from your pictures. Okay, so I'm gonna take this picture. As you can see, this is an old picture of me rocking my red hair. I have this was the bathroom, so there's a bathroom towel hanger there, and I actually removed it, so it's a blank wall. Ta-da! It's actually super simple to do, and you can do this with any objects in the background. So let's get into it. You're just gonna upload a picture into YouCam Perfect, click edit, click edit again, and go right to the end and click removal. There you'll be able to mark what you want to erase. So I'm just going to do that. it'll be red. And then you can click apply. Boom, it's gone. As you can see, there is a little shadow from it. So I'm going to do it again. Click apply. You want to do this in small sections. You don't want to do a big section all at once. And that's it. So once you take this, you save it by clicking the arrow at the bottom, and you save it at the top here. And then you can go in and put your filter on it. I suggest doing this removal process before you put your filters, because the filters will just smoothen it out even more and make it flawless. So that's it. As you can see, the comparison is pretty awesome. You can literally use this technique with anything in the background. So I have literally erased people from the background of my pictures, but you want to be careful when you are close to something. So I'll give you an example. Like, I will remove this little thing right here by clicking it, clicking apply, and boom, it's gone. The comparison, pretty awesome. But when you get super close to yourself, it basically fills it with things that are around you. So let's say if I did this and applied it, you can see there, it's like the piece of my hair is kind of, oh, well that worked out pretty awesome. But usually it applies with things that are beside you. So like that, it can kind of mess up a little bit. So you have to be, pretty cautious when you take your pictures. Make sure you aren't around anything super close to you, and that you can remove pretty much anything that is in the background around you, just not so close to you. So as you can see, it just makes your pictures awesome. These techniques are not mandatory. However, the whole point of social media and reaching out to people is trying to attract people to read your posts. So you want a bright image, you want something pleasing to the eye, because nowadays people just scroll right through Facebook and Instagram posts. So you want to catch their eye so that they stop on your post and read it. I hope this helped. If there's anything that you want to ask about this or anything else, just let me know. And I hope you have an amazing day.